Right, what's going on? Welcome back to the TK421 collectibles video. Right, today I've got a bit of a problem, I think, collecting problem. I picked up this DX07 Luke Skywalker Bespin outfit. I wasn't ever going to get this because I saw this picture quite a bit on the internet. I thought it just doesn't look good, that. But you know, it's an old figure, 10 years old. This come out in 2012, so I thought I better pick it up because it's Empire Strikes Back and it's the first Hot Toys Star Wars figure in it, so I thought it really needs to be in the collection. So let's have a look. Oh, well, I got this bag with it as well. Look at this, Star Wars official Hot Toys, kind of whatever that material is. Don't know, like a canvas kind of bag. Pretty cute, like. Obviously it's dead expensive, so but I got a bonus.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
That's right, busy buying collectibles. So, I mean, this totally blew my budget, this, for the year, I guess, because I wanted it new, because I've seen a lot of them on sale, and they're all like dead tatty, because obviously they're so old, 10 years old. So I just wanted a new version of it, and I managed to get one. Luckily, I had to pay a bit for it. There's a special edition version which comes with the Darth Vader helmet with Luke's face in it, but I didn't go for that because it was £200 more expensive. 200 quid just for that little, basically that little helmet. So I just got the standard edition, which was still pretty expensive. So the DX range back in the day was Hot Toys version of a deluxe figure set, but this was one of the earlier ones, obviously DX07. So the packaging's kind of a big deal. So let's have a closer look at the packaging. Obviously you can see there's the Bespin kind of shaft that Luke falls down. Now these normally open like, yeah, so it's, oh, there's something like design on there that I never noticed, like Luke Skywalker, X-Wing, and him fighting Darth Vader. I don't know whether the camera picks that up, but that's pretty cool, that. Never noticed that. Well, because I've never had it, so that's why I've never noticed it. So let's open it up. We get a bit of blurb there. Luke Skywalker, now a commander in the Rebel Alliance. Luke leads an attack, blah blah blah. You get this. Do or do not, there is no try. That's what Yoda said, so I don't know why it's on this, but let's have a look. What is that? That's just a bit of card that goes in there. So this panel comes off. Let's have a look underneath. Here we go, here are the figures. Luke Skywalker. Some of the features there. And the other one is obviously the battle damaged head sculpt. So when we take this bit off, we can then see all the accessories underneath. We'll have a closer look at them in a sec. Right, so accessories, this is probably accessories part 1, because there's a whole bunch of other stuff in a set. So this side of it is the undamaged Luke stuff. So we got his lightsaber with the blade. Blade doesn't come out, it's permanently in there, I think, by the looks of it. His blaster pistol, looking good, some good weathering on that, on the barrel and everything. Liking that. And then the usual hands, so fisted, some force wielding, and his pistol holding hand. And on the other side, this is the battle damaged Luke. So we've got, that's cool. I just didn't realise it did that. So we've got his arm, severed hand, and they fit together, magnetised. That's pretty cool. Another blaster pistol. I think it's just an identical one, obviously. Lightsaber, obviously with the, I guess, the dead man's switch, so it's turned off because his hand got cut off. And then this medical thing that slots over his damaged hand like that. So before he got his prosthetic hand fixed. Right, so accessories part 2, we got oval Luke Skywalker stand, and then kind of a Bespin carbonite freezing chamber style stand, looking good. Luke Skywalker, MMS DX, like it. And then the main bit, obviously, of the other accessories is the weather vane that you can hang to the ceiling, so that part's looks like it swivels round. So we'll have a look maybe at screwing that to the ceiling. Oh man, I didn't realise I'd have to do DIY. I did realise actually, because I knew it came with this obviously. And that's a light up thing, and you get a pack of other bits of weather vanes to put together. So let's have a closer look at the main event, which is obviously the figures. Okay, let's have a closer look at the figure then, or figure number 1. So this is the undamaged version. Now I think that's looking pretty good. It's a lot better than the some of the photos I've been seeing anyway online. I'm not unhappy with that. I mean, it's not a perfect likeness of Mark Hamill, but I think that's still pretty good considering the age of the figure. And obviously the technology's improved and they've got better at what they do. But you know, as a first hot toy figure that they released, that's looking pretty decent. So let's have a look down the figure. Yeah, Bespin outfit. So here's a fun fact. When I bought the Shore Trooper Captain from Rogue One, pretty much the week after, I spent quite a bit of money on it, the week after they announced the Shore Trooper re-release. So hopefully me buying this might encourage them to suddenly re-release Bespin Luke Skywalker, so we might get another one. But anyway, so yeah, moving down the figure, the clothes are looking good, looking decent. The utility belt, can't see much issues with the pleather there, it's looking all pretty good. I think the magnet has deteriorated on that over the 10 years that it's been in storage, or whatever it's been. I mean, it's done pretty well to last as good as it has, and obviously it's going to be well taken care of now it's in my collection. The boots looking good, as they are in the film. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Articulation, he does double joint. Is it double jointed? Yeah, double jointed. I'll try and hide that ball joint with his clothes, obviously, when he's posed up properly. No restriction on the head. Up and down, not too great, but left and right looking good. Yeah, knee joints okay. It's not loose, so far so good. Let's have a look at the battle damaged Luke. Alright, and there's battle damaged Luke. Again, that sculpt is pretty good. Pretty good. It's not as bad as those photos that I've been seeing. Maybe it's just the quality of the photo. But I like that. The damage on his head looks pretty good. I like that cut. Really shows up that. Looking nice. But on the other, by the way, you could take the hair off like that. And on the back there's like a lever that you can move his eyes around with. But I'm just going to keep him in the default position, I think, just because I don't want to mess about with it too much. So obviously it's very expensive and I do not want to break it. So this is obviously exactly the same outfit, but it's a lot more weathered and bust up, so there's tears in it. It looks tatted up. That looks really good actually. Blood stained. Actually coming away from the... cool. And obviously the utility belt's identical to the other one. Lightsaber hook. More cuts on his arm. Like that. I like all this scuffing up here. That's really good. Really good detail, that. And move down the figure, and I think other than that, the rest of it's... Oh no, yeah, look at the knees. Bloody hell. He's had a proper fight there, hasn't he? Cut his knees up. Let's take the plastic off. Yeah, and obviously the boot's exactly the same as the other one. Not much tilt in the ankle. but yeah, it's just going to be either stud or hanging off that weather vane when I get it set up. So yeah, I really like this. I was scared I'd hate it, considering the amount of money I spent on it, but I really like it. It's looking ace. It is really good. Obviously it's not everyone's cup of tea because it's expensive, and it is the first one, and it's not an amazing likeness. Like, they've done better ones since. Obviously the Barn Boy Luke and Stormtrooper Disguise Luke, they look, I mean, not, again, they're not amazing, but they look a bit better. But this is still decent. Oh, I'm well pleased it's in the collection. So let's have get him posed up, have a quick spin, both versions. So here he is in obviously Cloud City, just about to have a battle with Darth Vader. I think it's looking great, this figure. Well impressed with it, actually. Look at that. I do like the stand's great as well. I didn't realise the stand would be that good. But the outfit on it's amazing. I can see why they maybe not have re-released it, because like, I know that we've just discussed, like, the head sculpt is not like amazingly good in comparison to some of the later figures. Just the look of it, the body's good, the outfit's fantastic. There's not much more they can improve with it, really. I guess the only reason why they would do a re-release is because obviously a lot of people want to buy it and they don't want to pay a ridiculous amount for it, but spot on, love it. Let's have a look at another pose. And here's my favourite pose, obviously just a standard sort of museum pose. Just with his blaster, lightsaber on his hook there. Yeah, you can't beat a decent museum pose. I mean, that's probably not a decent museum pose, but you can't beat just a normal museum pose. Doesn't have to be anything mad dynamic. The figure just looks great. So I'm pleased with this. I am. Look at that. Ace. That's where he is, ready to go again with blaster, just ready to shoot from the hip with his blaster. I think it's a really good figure. Obviously this is the first time I've seen it in real life, and like all my videos, it's just completely unscripted, so it's just my personal viewpoint of the figure at first glance. Obviously I want to get him do some more poses, I guess, with maybe with Vader and things like that, but I don't know, I don't really have dynamic displays. I just like the figure. Just in a museum pose, I think it looks amazing. So let's have a look at the battle damaged one now. Alright, so here's him with his hand cut off, the battle damaged one. This replacement arm was an absolute pain to get, well, that bit was a pain to get off. I like the details, like all the veins on it and stuff, pretty cool. But yeah, absolute pain to get off that and to stick that one on. But got there. I don't think I'm going to be taking that off. I want that, obviously, the cut off hand. Looks ace, doesn't it? Actually looks like it's proper bloody. So yeah, I think that is looking amazing. Looking at his stump there, and he's not looking too impressed. And then here he is with the auto tourniquet, I think it's called. Yeah, before he gets his prosthetic hand, he wandered us around with that on him. So now I guess it's just a case of trying to set up this weather vane. Trying to see if I can screw it to the ceiling as well. I'm having him hanging off it. Okay, so I've got Luke set up in, well, the same shelf as Darth Vader and Boba Fett. I need to move Boba Fett, put him back into his Empire Strikes Back outfit, and then the weather vane. So it comes with its own stand and everything. I didn't really want to have to screw it into the ceiling, so just put it on a stand here that comes with it. Looking good. Obviously it lights up, but the batteries were dead. Managed to get some new ones There you go, all lit up. And Luke hanging upside down. I didn't think that'd work out that well, but it looked pretty good actually. From a scene in the film, obviously, when he's kind of dangling upside down on it, it seemed to work pretty well. And he stayed there and didn't fall off, which was good. So I don't know if to keep him like that or not. I mean, his hair's obviously defying the laws of gravity there a bit, but. So here he is when he's managed to climb back upright again, waiting for the Millennium Falcon to arrive underneath and take him away. But the weather vane, it's all like metal struts and a metal post there for him to grip onto, metal bit that leads into the base. So it's pretty good, really good actually. Really good quality. I wanted to use it because it's quite an integral part of the set. So, and I didn't like the idea of having this Luke stood next to the non-battle damaged version. So it's cool to have him. Obviously the weather vane won't fit in the Dettol, so I've not got the Dettol on risers either, so there's plenty of space above it. Fits perfectly in there. Love it, cracking. So I hope you like that quick video with DX07 Luke Skywalker. Let me know what you think in the comments, whether you picked him up originally or whether you fancy getting him. So yeah, take care, see you in the next video.